Hi everyone, this is Rituraj and welcome to our channel Joint. In today's video, we'll be looking at a strategy known as delta neutral strategy. Now let's see what it is with an example. Say for example, Reliance current price is LTP is 2000 and you have bought one lot of Reliance shares at 2000 rupees. So as you know, the delta of Reliance if you buy shares is plus 1, right? And you have sold two lots of contracts, or you can say two contracts at 2000 call, right? So you have sold two 2000 call options, that is at the money, because current price is equal to your strike price that you have sold the call. So in this case there is two contracts, right? So as you know, this is at the money, so the delta is 0.5, right? And you have sold two contracts, so you multiply by 2. So 2 multiplied by 0.5 is minus 1. You are giving this negative sign because in call you think that the market would go down, because you have sold a call, you think that the market would go down, then only you would profit. And here the shares you have bought it and you expect the market to go up to make profit. So in this case you give a plus sign here, and here you give a minus sign. So if you see the overall delta, plus 1 minus 1 is 0. Now if you wish to compute that how many shares you are short of, then in this case you would multiply the lot size simply. So here if you multiply lot size, that is 250, then 250 multiplied by plus 1 is plus 250, and 250 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 250. Overall again you are getting this 0, right? So that this indicates that you are delta neutral. Now you don't need to do anything, you are delta neutral. Now let's say for example the LTP of Reliance moves to 2200, that means from 2000 it suddenly increases to 2200. Now in this case again you have one lot of Reliance shares that you have bought and you have two contracts that you have sold at 2000 call, right? And now the LTP is 2200, so the strike price 2000 would become in the money for this LTP, because you know the previous price is always in the money for the call options, right? So 2000 would become in the money, and you also know that for the in the money the delta value increases, right? And out of the money the delta value decreases. Now what would happen? So the current price of Reliance is 2200 and you have sold call at 2000 strike price. So as 2000 is in the money call option, so the delta would increase here. Initially it was 0.5, now it is 0.75. So it has delta has increased. Now if you multiply, because you have two contracts, so multiply by 2, so it would be 2 multiplied by 0.75, that is minus 1.5. And you have the shares that was initially plus 1 and it would still remain plus 1. So if you see overall, it would become plus 1 minus 1.5, that is minus 0.5. Okay. Now here if you multiply the lot, 250 multiplied by 1, that is 250. 250 multiplied by minus 1.5, that is minus 375. If you add up, you would know that you are short of 125 shares, right? So what would you do in this case? In order to make delta neutral, you would buy 125 Reliance shares. Now if you buy 125 Reliance shares, what would happen is this would become plus 125. Overall the delta would again become 0, right? So this is how you make delta neutral. Now similarly, say for example the LTP of Reliance becomes 1800. Okay, this is 1800. So if it becomes 1800, then in this case again you have one lot of Reliance shares that you have purchased, and there are two lots of contracts, okay, that you have sold. Now in this case, say for example, the current price here is 1800 and you have sold call at 2000. Now this 2000 is above 1800, so this is out of the money call option for this LTP, right? This thing we have discussed in the first concept of intermediate one, how in the money, how to decide at the money, in the money and out of the money. If you don't remember, then please check. So this 2000 is out of the money for the LTP 1800. So what would happen in out of the money case? The delta would decrease, right? So initially our delta was 0.5. Now it has reduced to 0.25. Delta has reduced, right? Again, here you have plus 1, there is no change, and here you have 2, you have sold 2 calls, so multiply by 2, it would be minus 2 multiplied by 0.25, this would become minus 0.5. If you add up plus 1 minus 0.5, the overall result would be plus 0.5. That means here you are having more delta, right? Previously here you had less delta. So what you did, you bought more shares, now you have more delta, and if you multiply by lot size, that is 250, again here also you would find how much you are how much you are excess, how much you are in excess and what amount you need to sell. So if you multiply by 250, 250 multiplied by 1, that is 250, 250 multiplied by minus 0.5, that is minus 125. Overally, if you add up, it would be plus 125. So that means 125 shares are in excess. Now what you need to do, you need to sell 125 Reliance shares. Now what would happen? So you have sold 125 Reliance shares. So now the overall delta would again become 0. So this is how you make delta neutral. So whenever you make delta neutral, then what essentially you are saying is that your overall position is hedged. Okay, now how do you benefit from it? You would benefit only from the premium that you are getting from this contract sale. So you would be capturing these premiums, and as you are maintaining the delta as 0, so your position is completely hedged, or you are delta neutral, and then you would be gaining from only the option premium by time decay. So I hope this concept is clear. So this is how you hedge your position by delta neutral strategy. So this is also known as adjustment. This thing that we discussed, that you have to buy 125 shares, you have to sell 125 shares, these are known as adjustments that normally people do. Okay, these are known as adjustments. And also I told you that whenever there is a delta is less or delta is more, then you adjust. Now you need to decide that when you want to adjust. So say for example here initially delta was 0, now the delta is minus 0.5, so it changed by 0.5 amount, that is the threshold, right? Threshold was in our case 0.5, right? So after the 0.5 change in delta, what I did, I adjusted the things, or I did adjustments. So in your case you can change this threshold. So for example you choose that threshold to be 1, then in this case whenever delta changes by 1, say for example here it was 0, say for example here it becomes minus 1, then only you do adjustments. So this is threshold thing is completely dependent upon you. Depending on market situation and scenario, you need to decide this threshold what you want to give, and accordingly make the adjustments. So I hope this video is clear. In the next video would be with some new concepts. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye.